Good evening, everyone. This is Anthony, Wall Street Trader at 7:17 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday, October 18, 2021. This isn't financial advice, it's educational. Click the subscribe and the bell to be notified when these videos come out. Click the thumbs up if you likey. Share the video with your friends and colleagues if they are interested in the Quant network. Quant, QNT is the ticker. Intraday updates on that Twitter link below the video if you care to get intraday updates. Quant currently around 290. Now we're starting to dippy-do below this green support line. This is our last line of support. All right, well, a couple things. Thinking out loud here. So a couple of lines of support that we've seen back here. We have had support, resistance, support, resistance. So we have like a 284 handle on something that might be the next spot. If we don't bounce off of that, well, we have some room to drop. So I think we're going to hit 285, bouncy boo. And if we don't, we'll dippy do down below 285. And it will probably remain somewhere between 265 and 285. All right, so I'm not worried because I'm a long-term investor. This stuff doesn't scare me one bit. In fact, it makes me want to buy more. If it hits 265, I buy more. Simply put. Now, let's go over to the Quant Bitcoin pair. And we are still on this trajectory here, which is still sideways. And we're not nothing's moving around here. This is definitely a formidable line of support. And that's why I think we might do a little bouncy boo. But I'm not saying that we're going to get there. I don't know that we're going to bounce off it just yet. I think we're going to have some strain on the altcoin market. The altcoin markets that are relative to Bitcoin, or the altcoin markets that are relative to the reserve currency of cryptos, which is Bitcoin. So Quant to Bitcoin is literally straddling 461. That's the support line. We're 467 right now. Couple of percentage points away. I'm not worried one bit. Anyway, Bitcoin, speaking of Bitcoin very close to the green line to 80,000. I'm still slamming my fist on the table. This is my personal prediction that I think is incredibly easy to get of all the predictions I've got out there. Anyway, this one is the one I'm very confident about, and I think we continue up. However, tomorrow there's an ETF coming out. It is related to the Bitcoin futures ETF. You have to be a little worried about that, just given that it is going to create a little bit of impact and confusion in the market, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. So I think Bitcoin dominance will wind up going up tomorrow, regardless of what happens. I think the uncertainty and fear will have a little bit of an impact and push Bitcoin dominance higher. But I also think that exuberance, in the event that people widely receive the Bitcoin futures ETF, would also create some Bitcoin dominance growth here. So that's why I think there'll be a slight knock-on impact to the altcoin market. But again, I'm not totally worried about this intermediate price action here. This is a few days of grinding and figuring out. But right now, I think if we ever did hit 265, I think it would be a screaming buying opportunity, at least for me personally. I'm not your financial advisor, so I can't tell you what to do. In the meantime, we'll see what happens here. But I think we hit a floor of support around the 285 handle on Quant US dollar, at least judging from the support and resistance horizontal over the past month and a half. Talk soon.